Welcome to Building Castle Ravenloft in Enshrouded, Episode 3. Alright, we got the ground going here, filling in a floor throughout the whole third floor here, and at a high speed. This one I did a little different. I filled in the floor completely and then started working on the walls after, and so kind of fills in the whole entire second floor ceiling. And then I was kind of jumping all over the place. I'll work better on doing the build in order. I kind of did a little work in different spots back and forth, so editing this video has been a nightmare. But I do a little measuring of the walls here just to get a rough idea of where, if I have enough room already built. Got what it does. Fits perfect. In a second I will start going on that thing. Here's a map. What I'm building right now is the walls right along this path here up to the secret door. And then I add in the extra space on the end. Do cut it a little bit shorter than what's shown on here, but still decent. And I've come out and I'm filling this floor out here. And it's all octagon shape here. I might go over here. I'm doing here, I'm filling in this little chunk and then all of these in between walls. And I'm figuring out that this spot here is going to be a little difficult, and the stairs, we want to get the stairs to come up and actually turn like you see in the picture, so I gotta rebuild them a bit, make some finagling. Made a few different attempts of how to do this. I think the method I ended up doing worked the best. And what that is, we'll see here in a moment, I think. I'm voicing over it as I'm watching the video play, so. Yeah. So what I end up doing is putting in a full. Well, first I thought about doing this, and then never mind, that's going to take forever. So what I do, I put in a foundation, and then like a big block to chisel out, basically. Chisel out the steps out of the foundation, and that worked pretty good. The curve, as you see. And with that, I do the same down here, another foundation that I chop out. Get a little curve going around. And then we switch over to regular steps from there. does end up bringing the stairs a little further in, but it's a good balance. It still works very good. It allows you to walk through there, although it does make it so that this end hatch or alcove does not fit, and you want to be able to walk through here if I put that in. So I leave that one out. I'm just measuring off the other side here. And obviously I already got the back wall finished. And this wall here. Along with this little secret door. Brings us out to here and around. Go over here, put in this door, go on the floor a bit more. Bring this wall straight across. I may have to change that later when I actually build the stairs down, but I have this all filled in here. You'll see later in the video. I was just building there with this far wall. Brought this across and over here and up this way. Along with these walls in between. Next day we're over here putting in this set of doors. I'm running into an issue with these steps here. They're facing the wrong way. They're facing the way that this shows, but then in order for it to work in this castle, I have to switch it out. You'll see me do that shortly. At the moment, I'm filling in. I'm redoing this for some reason. Correcting things. Bringing this across. This cylinder right here. Bring this straight across here. And then I do this wall. This is what I was talking about here when the way the steps come up right now is they would come up like this, interfere with this room. So I come down and I rebuild the whole steps all the way up. So now in my version, the steps will come up this way, open like that. I still had a little chunk here, and I said later, I'll come back. Correct it. I noticed that this door was not here, it's actually here. And that is also how, or due to how these steps come up. Kind of remeasure things a few times to make sure I did it right, and it's all measured up there. I'm fixing the pad so now it's correctly squared. I'll just come up to the front here and finish off this floor, and then I'll build the walls up. And the same on the other side. I know in the previous video, the first video of the video, I wasn't going to do the full outer wall. I'm still going to come in, fill this in, and cause it to look like it's been broken. And same over here. This path out here, I don't do it in this video, but I probably will connect this. Actually, build this one out and completely, and connect it to the back. Where is that? I will build these towers here since I'm going to be building out this back patch, so that will be later. I'll build all that together in one portion. Focus back in here. Filling in this outer wall on this part and this part. Outer. And coming over it and on this wall. kind of realizing this is just floating, so I wanted to connect everything back together. So that's just right here, connecting this down through, filling it all in. It's not solid, it's going to be hollow. I'm not really all that worried about what's inside it. There's nobody's going to see that other than people that watch this video. You won't be able to access that area. The window works since that's right there. Once level 3 is all complete, I won't be able to get up here all that easily. So I figured I'd fill it in. That's a quick scaffolding build to use it. The video is run at 500% speed. It's still a very long video. This is where I was talking. I was measuring this to make sure that I had the right number here and the right number across here. I was trying to figure out what happened to this, and then I realized it's the steps. Anyway, back up here to the front to finish it off. So, well, we got the little measurement map here. And I did a couple quick measurements trying to figure out how tall I wanted to make the third floor lower walls be. See here in a second. So that's just verifying my measurements, making sure they were pretty accurate. One thing you notice in the picture that 130 minus 90 is 40 feet, and yet they didn't really visually draw it out to be 40 feet. When I measure it here, it's 30. It's just a spot here for me to figure out how tall I wanted to go, or something to measure off of, I should say. Straight line. The towers are 40. The ceiling is 30. Top of the roof, anyway. Top of this one's 40. And here we have 28. And it's just a quick check, and I find that I'm just a little off on my line, but it's close enough to get decent overall measurements. So, continuing on, I decided to only make the walls 1 block high, but visually looks the same as the picture. Just building up all these peaks around here. And then there's another one over this way. And around one is there. I'm just throwing the peaks in here so I have something to build off of. With all those, this all the last little chunks here to finish peaks, and I can start working on the actual roof. And it's something that had a lot of build time to this particular floor. The roof's in. I also did a lot of tower work that was left undone over here on the side. That tower was all the way down on the ground floor still. I had to bring it all the way up, build through first and second floor, bring it to the top of the third floor here, so that it's all lined up where I put the roofs on, I can have something to connect to. The rest of this is just me adding to our circle here. This one's topped off, it doesn't go any higher. But I'm also bringing this whole wall right here all the way up. Then the main screen back over here. Dropping this down a little bit. I notice that this is taller than this side over here. Just finish off the fireplace. Now, if for some reason I need more build space for the height My current flame altar isn't big enough. I was thinking I could drop one into the fireplace, and that would give us a better spawn place when we teleport over, fast travel over. Just doing some cleanup work on the inside of the roof. The other windows are still going crazy. Lots of roof work. Even at high speed here, it still took, I think there's 20 minutes worth of the roof going on up there. The other, bringing this extra wall up doesn't take that long. In the main screen here, I'm over in this area. Building in roof supports and some of the little gaps I have inside our alcoves. And this one being a little bit lower, can't make a circular domed roof like it shows in the picture here, but I can at least make it less steep of a roof like they're doing. Now I'm over filling in this a little bit here, bringing it up higher, getting it to match everything else. Get everything to the top of the third floor here. And by the time I'm done here, I have first 3 floors complete. I'll have to come back, it'll be fun. Adding in extra details and building out or decorating all the rooms. That's obviously not every room is just gonna be flat stonework. I'm gonna be putting in other types of blocks for some rooms, putting in some wood trim and things, so beautifying the castle. add up to the same side. And around this way. Here, just filling in this part. I open the door back up to allow me to go through. Now we're back over here. Doing a little bit of work in the dark. At least cut most of that back out. I can actually see up in the smaller roof corner, the building out the other side. You can see in the larger. I wasn't sure how the roof was going to work with going two over and one up, but it's well, pretty decent. Back over here, bringing this around some more. So the higher, like I said, I had to get this, all of this brought up so that I can put the roof on properly. Just putting in the front window there, and going over and making the chimney. Over here, making the chimney up all the way. That will be a chimney that you could actually crawl through if you wanted. Not that anybody should ever try, but it'll be possible. another tower here. It's all kind of one tower up to a point. But we'll fill that in. And I filled it in the previous video, the previous 2 floors like I should have. I could have had this video or 3rd floor a bit shorter. And besides, I'm still working on the roof up there. On this subject. The roof is all done. Working in the dark, I decided to throw a few of the lights up. And I've fallen down while building this so many times that on the last fall here, I was like fixing these steps so I don't have to keep running all the way around and jumping down. Here in a moment, you'll see me start working on the steps going up. It's actually right there when I was doing that little part, so I realized how I wanted to do the steps. So go all the way down to the bottom, take these steps out, and start filling it in. And there we go. As you see from the front here, I did a little off-camera work on the archways, the front and front window on the second floor. I'm doing a bit more work off-camera. These videos are rather long. So thank you for staying until the end. Have a good day.